Hi, hello. Hi, hello. And this is Julia. Ooh, how beautiful is the screen now. Okay, this is Julia. And let me translate today. Let me quickly translate today like this. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so today we're going to speak about adult photography. Okay, and I'm going to talk about photography and tell people about images, adult photos being a sexual energy, right? Sexual energy resource. Okay. We all know about the x ray. When we get ill or we need some information about our body, what's happening inside our body, we go to rentgenologist and he will take a picture of your body, right? So photography in general was created for therapy purposes and medical purposes, and now we get photography on every gadget we buy, and we can create different kind of photographs, right? So what I am doing at my adult studio, I create erotic photography. Erotic photography for women, for men, and for couples. Okay, also I create erotic photo shoot, fantasies with hot and sexy models. What the fantasies are about? Women hire male models, okay, for their fantasy, and men hire women for their fantasy. Sometimes men hire men, okay, for their fantasies. It happens. And then couples can hire men or women, male or female models. Okay, so this type of photo shoots I create at my studio, and we create adult fantasies, right? Erotic scenarios, make love situations. Okay, when people act out, or people are creating real making love stories. Okay, there are two options. Why I'm saying two options? The first option is for people who just want to try, and they pretend. Okay, that's why I'm saying they're acting. Okay, they're acting. We know that the actors, when they create make love scenes, they're not necessarily being involved fully into the intimate act, but they are acting out. Okay, acting out make love scenarios, right? And we all believe that this is true. Okay, at my studio, I also can create erotic acting out, make love scenes and scenarios, but not necessarily there was any penetration in there. Okay, we can just fake it and make it. Okay, but I do not suggest this in general because, like I said, adult photography, it's an erotic content and it's an energy resource. And if we can extract the energy from our body, right, we can use it for our benefit, right? Sexual energy resource is used for creative purpose, right? Sexual energy we use when we create babies, okay? And every person who came to this planet was made through the sexual energy, okay? All the babies come out from the sexual energy, okay? When we're creating sexual energy, there are two ways to go about it, right? One way, people are in love and really feel the passion and desire, and the other way, people just doing it and feeling nothing, okay? And that is reproduction mechanism. Before, people were having wives and families and children and making babies for reproduction, to survive and to help in a household, right? The more babies will be there, the more help they will get, right? Like that. Now people make babies to have families, and later, when the babies are done, they doing it for pleasure, for love, for connection, okay, of course, for satisfaction, for health purposes, emotional purposes, psychological purposes. Making love, it's a huge stress release, right? And all illness comes from being stressed. Not all, 90%. Okay, 90%. Right? So today I'm talking about adult photography as a sexual energy resource. I am a creator, and I'm in adult business more than 20 years, and I am making erotic photography and videos for men, for women, for couples, and of course I create erotic photo shoot, fantasy shoot, cuckold fantasy, and threesome fantasy. Those both two fantasies are very popular, okay, with couples. So I will discuss this later. So what is the erotica? What is erotic energy? Erotic energy is aliveness. When people feel seriously in their zone, in their action, and they feeling alive. When they have erotica in the relationship, they have a serious connection. Okay, and why I'm saying serious connection? You can have a connection and feel nothing. Okay, you can have different reasons for connection. Okay, but I'm talking about being rich. I'm talking about being rich, and I'm talking about going into depth with your feelings, with your emotions, with your intimacy, with your practicing loving, right? That's what I'm talking about. And here at the studio, people sometimes forget what it is richness, what it is creative energy, what it is erotic energy, and that's when they get reminded. Okay. It's not that I am a reminder. I am that person who helped them to create erotic fantasies. And of course, they will get photography and videos about themselves, about their erotic state, intimate state, about their arousal, about their um, how they getting seduced, how they getting turned on, how they getting aroused, right? The process. I am that person who have a camera in my hand. Okay. Sometimes camera, sometimes I'm filming, depending on what service I am providing, right? But yeah, they will get a full overview about the erotic state, okay, about their making love situations, what they create in the studio, okay, about their fantasy levels, right, about their presentation, body presentation, how they move with each other, how they move separately, how they approach each other, how they touch, okay, how they initiate making love situations, how they kiss, how they hug, okay, and of course how they fuck. Okay, they will see everything about themselves, right? I am not here to teach people how they do stuff. It has to come from inside. Initiating, imagining, and dreaming about it, it's happening in their head, in the mental state, right? But taking action physically, body to body, right? It's a reality. We can think about it, and we can fantasize that we are going to do something, okay, but it's not necessarily happening in real life, right? It just can stay in our imagination, right? So what is the creative act? Creative act, it's an actual hands-on situation when people are seriously start doing something. Okay, what is the real vibration in a creative moment? When people lose themselves, okay, when people let go of all these, you see, only negative emotions are holding you back. There are no positive emotions which are holding you back from being a great lover. Okay, there aren't. Okay, you can't feel, ecstasy, joy, satisfaction, pleasure, and that will hold you back. Never. Okay, pleasant and positive emotions just a driving force to go forward and discover more and more and know more about your partner. Okay, so here at the studio I'm trying to give a different intensive. Okay, I'm trying to give them props to play, try different outfits, try different kind of things that will initiate the imagination, that it will give an impulse to something, to act somehow differently, to move differently, to approach differently, to have a different angle, different position, different feeling about each other and about themselves, right? That's what we do at the studio. We experiment, and we are in the creative zone, in the element, okay, in the element, in the erotic energy. Okay, and then, like I say, only positive energy is driving you forward, and negative energies are holding you back. It's not only that holding you back here in the studio, it's holding you back in everything what you do and in your life. Okay, so when people are creating erotic photo shoot and erotic fantasies, they are get a state where these emotions and negative feelings kick in. Okay, there is a stage like a breaking through stage. Okay, when people start undressing or doing something, negative emotions like, oh, shyness, or feeling awkward, or feeling stiff, or feeling ashamed, or I don't know, should I be doing this or not, or what they will think, or maybe this angle is too much, or maybe they will see too much of my vagina, or maybe, this dick is not too big, or maybe it's too small. There are so many negative emotions, thoughts, that are holding people back to perform and to create. Okay, and that is the place where I'm going with my clients every time. Okay, so it is natural to feel this nervousness, natural to be in this kind of a state that you worry, you doubt. Okay, there is something maybe wrong with you, maybe you do not look right from that angle or from that pose. Okay, or maybe she's going too close to me. Okay, and then she will see all of my imperfections. Okay, no, seriously, there are so many situations, okay, when I feel that this negative emotion is taking over, okay, because the body changes, the face expression changes, the action stops or slow down, people start overthinking, okay, it is visible. It is visible, and it is a natural process where we're learning to actually go forward to a positive side. Okay, so when people start creating, maybe this is an impulse. Okay, and maybe they're fully just focused on sexual intimacy and sexual connection, and that is great if there is this such state in their mind and they are absolutely ready. But there are so many people who are not ready, who are not sure, who are doubting that they want to do this, and they are not, how to say, not ready even to go that far. When I ask people, would they like to have make love scenes, there are people who would say yes, 100%, and there are many who would say we don't know. We don't know. There are people who would say no. We do not want any sexual, because there are stages and limitations inside of them. Okay, and there are couples who would come just to undress and do not express themselves sexually. They don't want to see this. They don't want to see how they look like in the arousement state. They don't want to see how they look turn on. What is the turn on phase? Because it's not always beautiful. Okay, do you think that you are the sexiest, drop dead gorgeous when you turn on in this animalistic wild expression? Maybe not, but that's the point of you accepting and leaving those shadows, coming out of the shadows, basically, because there are places, and we know that we are not perfect. That's the whole purpose of doing art. Okay, because art doesn't have to be perfect, it has to make you feel something. That's what I'm doing. If I'm feeling this picture, is it sexy? I'm feeling it's sexy. I don't care it's perfect or not perfect. You see, I have to be something about it. Okay? Every photographer, provides this and understands this. They have everything preset. They do not risk. They do not go out of this lighting limitations or any kind of settings limitations. Okay, they just do the thing what they've tried and it worked, and they're doing it again and again, and that is not a creative process. Okay, so I am going fully in a creative process with my couples. Okay, it means that I am risking like them. Okay, it's not preset, it's not going to be perfect, there will be errors in that. That's the whole point of the creative process and energy, to be in a balance and to be in the certain vibe. Okay, and I am feeling my couples. Okay, they are inspiring me. Okay, creative act that they are making, inspiring me to use certain lighting, certain backdrops, certain moves, certain angles, certain settings. They are inspiring me. They are that force. Okay, that I feel that energy comes from them, and I create specifically for them. That is why when I make photo shoots, there are no equal photo shoots or identical photo shoots, because there are no same people, there are no same energies, there are no same couples in the same zone or in the same level. You see, because when couple in the relationship, they go through the zones and they do risky things to actually grow inside them. You see, the only things that are nervous and how to say uncomfortable make us develop and evolve. Okay, and erotic state is the state that is not discovered enough. Okay, there is not talked enough about this. People getting shy or shy away. Okay, seriously. Even yesterday, I was with my teenager son, and he was telling me how biology teacher been asked about something pubic hair or some kind of a question related to erotic theme. My son said that she felt awkward. She did not answer properly, and she just got, that's kind of education we get. So people are automatically feeling restrict, feeling ashamed, okay, feeling shy, okay, feeling nervous discussing this. Okay, there is no confidence, but confidence is sexy. We see sexy people and we see confidence about them. Okay, and we understand that confidence comes, from that eros energy. And the eros energy is being in your prime, is being in your zone, is being an adult. Okay, not being a child. You see, there are adults who are children and they do not vibrate this energy. Okay, they are scared, they are anxious, they are weak. Okay, they are paranoid, they are not having any relationships, and they don't have any money. They have little bit, as a children, they have little bit money, but it is not an adult state. Okay, and there are adults who stuck in a baby situations, right? And when I read these comments, I would notify straight away, see who is the baby out there. Okay, so there are adults who are grown and who are in their mature state, and they don't make any money. Okay, they don't realize what's happening with them, because they still need to grow up. And revealing this erotic energy, extracting from, because it's there. Okay, it's just being suppressed, it's being shut. Okay, it's being squashed, it's being maybe traumatized. Okay, when they were developing as a children, right? That was happening to them, right? So creative act inspiring me. Okay, when couples creative, I am initiating new things, new experiences, new adventures for them, so that they can charge me up as an artist, and I would deliver a specific artwork for that specific couple. Okay, that's how it's happening. There is no presets. I don't do any presets. Okay, I don't do any, automatic things. Everything is manual, right? So erotic energy and erotic practice and intimacy and having this energy inside you, of course, changing your mood, right? Changing your acceptance to the world, acceptance to the partner, right? So it's health, right? It is health, mental health at the start, okay? Because everything what what happened is in your mental state. All erotica, all sexuality happening in erotic state. And like I say, there are people meeting up in the studio, okay, and they can just bond, okay, do a physical act, just do it and feel nothing. Okay, there was centuries and centuries for women who were producing babies, and they had intimate intercourse situation and they felt nothing. That is not about love, and that is not about passion and desire. Okay, so I do not create such scenarios in my studio. Okay, I want this energy be there. That's the whole point of art, of sex art that I make and create. Okay, I want this to be present in my couples. Okay, and just doing things, it's, you know, it's an adult business porn situation. Okay, just doing things, right? So when we create, we move away from this, you know, reproduction mechanism. Okay, and when I say reproduction, I also can tell about the body state, why people are lonely. Okay, why people are alone. Okay, because very often this reproduction mechanism shuts down. Okay, we all have a reproduction mechanism, right? We all do. What happens when it shuts down? When mentally you think that there is something wrong with you, okay? No, seriously. When you think that there is something wrong with you, there is something, you know, not right with you, you can be better, or then you was perfect. Your body thinks that you are ill. Your body thinks that you are ill, and this reproduction mechanism stops, and that's why you stop wanting and stop having any kind of action. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, so one of the ways that erotic photography helps people is just help people to understand who they are. Okay, no, seriously, accept themselves, be self-aware. Okay, understand their body, understand their mental state, understand their condition, understand how perfectly imperfect they are. That's the photographer's job, right? To create an amazing art, so that these reproduction mechanisms switch and start working, and then they realize, yes, I am worthy, yes, I want to have a partner, I'm not supposed to be alone. Okay, I want to have a match, I want to have a relationship, I want to have normal intimate life, right? And I want to have, you know, creative something, you know, inspiring, satisfying, right, fantasy situation, right? And people need to start working from themselves, to start from themselves. Very often they think that they will find someone else, and I was guilty of it. Everyone thinks, oh, I will find, then, you know, then I will be that. No, you need to start from yourself first. Okay, so what we practice is curiosity, imagination, and spontaneous things. Okay, spontaneous things. And what I say, curiosity, okay, sometimes they don't want to try, you know, this or that, they don't want to shoot with this prop or with the other prop, but if they're not going to try, they don't know how they feel. Okay, and that is the curiosity, that then later they realize that there is something out there that they don't know. Okay, no, there is, and there is something in their partner that they have not discovered yet. Okay, and most of the people who live, they think they know. Okay, but it's not true. Okay, there is always something they don't know about their partner, and there is always something they don't know about themselves. Okay, and the photographer is that person who would x-ray you from every angle that you are not able, not possible to do for yourself. Okay, and then you find out what is it you don't know about yourself. Okay, so that's one thing. Imagination, it means that we are sharing fantasies and we are shooting on the spot, and then we can change it up the way we like it. And imagination and spontaneous things are come together, because then I'll just straight away, you see, I have this feeling, I'm shooting, and then I got bored very quickly of the same shot, of the same setting, of the same lighting, of the same posing, of the same composition. Maybe they could last in this pose for a really long time, but I'm not, no change, no change. Okay, and that spontaneous things comes from me, but very often it comes from a couple as well who I'm shooting with. Yeah. So let me just talk about shrinking your desires, shrinking your wantings, shrinking your loving situations, and going into a friend zone. Okay, that's kind of a situation when couples arrive to the studio. There are different couples out there. Okay, and there are couples who are absolutely in the sex zone, and they want to just strive, flourish, show their emotions, get better, get more free. Eros energy is a freedom. Okay, it's risky things, it's doing new things, it's doing things that unknown. Okay, it's a freedom, right? If you practice freedom, you are longer lasting in that vibration energy. Okay, but there are couples who are safe, secure, and cozy and familiar. They know each other very well, they know everything very well, and there is no risk, there is no danger in there. Okay, and Eros energy, it's a different side of being, well known. It's Eros energy is unknown. It's somewhere you're going with your partner where it's unknown. So I ask very often my couples how far you would like to go during your photo shoot. And I can tell you, I ask this question very often. Not always people know what that is. What is this? How far? What is this? How far? How many orgasms? How many what? Okay, how far? I'm asking. I would share an inspiring reply if I would get one, but it's confusing people because they do not realize that you can go far in sex, that you can go far with your intimacy, that you can go far somewhere, like journey, just going somewhere. Okay, what is this? What is this? How far? And that is something what I ask couples. Yeah. So if you are arriving to the studio, that's what I will ask: how far you would like to go on the day? Okay, there are answers all the way, all the way. Okay, all the way, but I don't know how far. Okay, what they want to feel, what kind of the fantasy, what kind of the emotion, what kinks, okay, what desires there, what, tell me more. Okay, that's what is about, saying how far. And again, I'm coming back to the point when we have not talked about sexual stuff. Okay, so there are people who do not talk even with each other. Okay, I lived with the partner for 15 years, and he didn't want to talk about any sexual stuff. He thought everything is fine. Everything is great. Why change? Why do something different? You understand? So that kind of a situation, right? So you with your relationship can bring him home by being spontaneous, by bringing this eros energy. Okay, they don't have to leave home and be unfaithful and practice infidelity, right? They can have risky and dangerous things at home with their partner, right? What happens usually is that men create a scenario when at home is all safe and cozy, and then they go outside to do like a dangerous and risky things. You can have a journey with erotic photography and bring him home. Okay? No, seriously, and take a new journey. That's a food, and that is content, which I'm going to talk about Eros transformation course. Okay, Eros transformation course, where I will teach people create erotic photography for their partners, for themselves, for dating. Okay, erotic photography, right? So talking about Eros energy, it's a freedom and it's an antidote to death. And then when I say to death is that, there are people alive and there are people dead in the relationship. And dead in the relationship, it's not even the friend zone situation. There are people who are very good, okay, have a great connection. They just do not have any intimacy, okay? And there are people who don't have even that. Okay, don't have even that. No intimacy, just kind of like a routine life and living for mortgage or for children or for just comfort, that is clean and there is food in the fridge. Okay, that type of dead couples, right? And when they arrive to the studio, dead couples need a lot of time to get alive. Okay, and depending on their deadness level, dead couples are the best way to bring them out of their stale situation is erotic photo shoot with hot and sexy models. That's I have tried, okay? Because working and bringing their vibration back into the relationship, it takes ages. Once I worked with the couple, which was almost dead, and it took me 6 hours. 6 hours to reconnect them on a certain level. Okay, 6 hours to make her feel comfortable, not like a log lying down, and just be some kind of a sexy, bring that sexy energy in her body. Try moving a different way, try doing something, trying to seduce, to communicate somehow, to send signals, something, so that her partner would be interested. Because what was happening, he was interested in my makeup artist. That's kind of a photo shoot. When you have this situation, okay, you understand that this is not, okay, this is not a striving and flourishing relationship, right? And there are partners who would bring their wife, their girlfriend, to fix her. Okay, to fix her, because something wrong with her sexuality, with her seduction elements, with this. But very often they need to fix themselves first. Okay, so when you go into this kind of relationship zone, okay, it takes a lot of effort, and I've tried. Okay, it takes a really long time to somehow reconnect them. Okay, and actually this couple is doing great now. Seriously, start traveling, start doing things together, start evaluating each other. Stop looking what is wrong with him, or what is wrong with him. Because I showed them who they are. I showed him what he is. Okay, how she can be sexy if he's a prick, you know that's the simple as that. They don't see, but photography shows everything. It's your x-ray. Okay, it's not about being beauty, and it's not about lying. Okay, it's about being true to yourself, true to your sexuality, true to your individuality, personality, true to your charisma. Okay, people have a lot of values around them. Okay, and these values are enough to have confidence inside them if they bring the sexuality out, because that's who they are. They don't have to be perfect, right? So, friend zone, stale relationship can be fixed in erotic photo shoot, okay? But if the relationship are really bad, people straight away want to book threesome, okay? Because why they would shoot together? They're bored. There is nothing new in there, okay? They don't wanna. They want to hire a model and have a threesome, okay? And that's one of the way to have a therapy together. Seriously. It doesn't mean that they would practice this and become a Swedish couple. People thinking, oh my gosh, this is a risk to bring someone else, then he would really want that constantly. No. But it's the way to help your, intimate life and your connection as a couple. You will find yourself in a different situation. And then you see for yourself what is best, right? So speaking about sexuality and speaking about eroticism is huge. It's art. Okay, it's art, it's poetry, it's music, it's people on the stage who are changing the world. Okay, it's the drivers driving, the best drivers, the best pilots. Okay, the best people, in their element. That is an erotica. Sexuality is a very narrow and very small part of erotica, which includes your body, okay, and includes the way you feel, right? And sexuality is something what we practice. It's very easy to bring sexuality just by touching yourself. You see, just start touching yourself, and you could see that this energy is coming out. And if you feel your body really well, okay, you will be able to. There are people who would come to the studio, beautiful people, and they would say, I don't know how to be sexy. Sexuality is an energy and it's a move. And if you don't do anything and you don't move, you have to be like seriously spiritual, like a Buddha thing, that you would not move and just translate the sexuality force. Okay, usually human has to move and do something. Okay, they have to present themselves, they have to hold their body, they have to, look with their face, they have to have some gestures around them, and just, the energy around you is always there. Okay, what you will do with it, that's how you go into sexual mode, right? And that's what I practice here at my studio, practice with people who do not know how to be sexy, what it is sexy, what I should do, how I look sexy. Is this sexy or is not sexy? Maybe this is sexy, maybe that is sexy. They have no idea. They just don't have this feeling. They don't know themselves enough to actually evaluate, is it sexy or is it not sexy. Sexuality can be controllable and given by doses. Okay, I'm not meaning that people will undress, open their legs, and that's the sexuality. That's an anatomy. Okay, genitalia information, right? So erotica is something what I'm starting every photo shoot. Okay, and that's a connection. And connection can be made when you dressed. Okay, you can make love when you dressed. Okay, you don't have to be naked to have intimacy with your partner or with yourself. Okay, that's what we practice from that. From that erotica, it's like I say, it's everywhere. Okay, people who practice erotica usually they know themselves very well, they connect with the universe, they connect with this world, they understand themselves, they understand other people, they feel it. Okay, and of course they have money. Okay, they attract money. Sexual energy is the same vibration. Okay, so what we do is, at the studio, usually we unlock creative visions. Okay, and people sometimes bring a lot of ideas, a lot of outfits, and plenty to create. That's not even possible for me to do for a day or two. Okay, that's how much they want to express themselves and create. Okay, so if people have a lot of ideas, they need to book a longer session. Okay, because that would be just too much. Just too much, you know? They bring like one guy, I can tell you, he bring, I don't know, maybe 50 outfits. Okay, and it's not possible to shoot in 1 hour. It's just not possible. People booking, different kind of things, and they have different understanding, and I just ask questions. That is why I have intake questionnaire for everyone that will give me exact information. What is it they have in their mind? What is it they want? What is it they would choose? Okay, there are many options out there that people will imagine their sexuality and erotica in their photo shoot. Okay, there are so many people, I can't read everyone's mind. Okay, but I can tell you there are bonkers situations. There are bonkers situations when someone is booking a portrait shoot, and then getting out of the car with a lot of shoes. Okay, with a lot of high heels. And I said, headshots are up to here. No one will see your shoes. Why are you bringing shoes? She said, no, I want to change. I want to have a different. So people booking one thing and then arrive and have different plans. And, so you have to be honest with your photographer, seriously. Okay. So what's happening in the studio? We learn. Okay, we learn. Usually people are doing this first time. They never had an erotic photo shoot in their life. Okay, so I am getting into this situation that when they don't know. Okay, so first we start from a consultation, and that's where I understand where they are fully. We confirm the ideas and we confirm the agenda and our goals. Okay, and then they go into tour. They have a look at the studio, they will check everything in the changing room, they choose their outfits. Okay, they choose their accessories, they choose their shoes, maybe props, maybe toys, right? What they like. Okay, and then we go into a creative zone. you know creative zone, me and the person who's shooting, or a couple who's shooting, and there is a connection and a synergy in there. Okay, so let me just quickly answer the questions what we have here. Okay, answer the questions what we have here, and we have many questions. Okay, so I will be commenting now. Okay, as an erotic photographer here, I will be commenting on TikTok what it says woman only. No, photoshoot is not for women only. Photoshoot is for men, women, and couples. Okay, that means that only adults. Okay, only adults can visit my studio. Okay, and let me just check if I am doing this right. Maybe I'll do this way. Okay. Hi, hello. Not female. What that means, not female, maybe there are clients who would not want female photographer. I can tell you there are men photographers, male photographers as well. Okay, so you can choose not a female. Okay, not a female photographer. That is all fine. Okay, then what we have here? You are speaking for men. Yes, majority of my auditorium are men. Okay, 80%, 70 to 80%. So I do have in mind men when I'm talking, okay, in my auditorium, because naturally I check my analytics and I know who is interested in erotica, and I can tell you that most of the men would like to educate themselves, and that is great. At least we need to start somewhere. Maybe women then later kick in. They are more interested in the cooking classes or dancing classes or, whatever, right? Okay, now about beautiful. Hi, hello. There are you see there are some bonkers comments. Okay, from these comments which are not related, I can tell you that there are a lot of adults who are in a child zone. Okay, child zone. The only thing what is good about them, okay, is that they are able to express themselves. Okay, it will be really bad if the child is in such a traumatic state that he is not even able to write anything or express or get involved into. This is the community we're having now, right? And I am communicating, right? So I'm not reading this. I am Satan. I am this. I'm not reading this, but I am telling you that there are men in a child's vibration. Okay, there are men children. Okay, and usually men children get to meet woman who is mother. Okay, child and mother energy is an incest. They would not have great sex. You understand? That's just by the energy. Okay, and usually when in the relationship what happens is that woman become a mother, then the husband becomes a child, and then they lose their intimacy because child is not doing stuff, he's not making money enough, the mother is shouting and screaming that he's lying on the sofa, or watching TV constantly and stuff. This is kind of a routine. It's all related to energies. Okay, so I am reading, and I can tell you that there are adult men who are in a child vibration. And probably before I was thinking I feel sorry for them. Okay, I'm still sorry for them because they cannot live in an adult vibration, adult life. You see, enjoy the adult life and get all the pleasures from being adult, okay? Because that's a different life out there. And then I realized they're living their own karmas, Nothing you can do about it. Please enjoy my body. Please enjoy. Okay. When a woman only does so many things, that really kills the mood. Yes, I think you're talking about housework. Okay, or are you talking about in general relationships? And there are many women who take too much. Okay, or not even take too much, being given. Okay, being given too many jobs. It kills everything. Okay, it kills everything. I can tell you because I've been there. Okay, I've been there. It's not possible to run the huge house, to do everything, to work, to look after children. There is a garden, there is a car, there's so many things. Okay, so yeah, the situation is there, but that's the life. You see, that's the life, and we have to go through this life, right? There is only way to change. Okay, if you change, right, then change the things. The things around you change. Oh, the baby's talking here, the baby situation. Okay, the babies, the people who would like to have an attention, or getting some kind of attention or asking attention. Who is asking attention? Who is standing there in front of the mommy and saying, me, in the shop? Only children. Okay, so I can tell you there are some children over here, babies. So that they will realize, at least realize, because children are asking attention. Children wants to be nice, good, acknowledged. Okay, children asking for this, right? So there are men in children vibration, and can you imagine that they live the whole life in this vibration and they're gonna die, and they will know that there is better life out there. They don't know what that is, to be an adult, to be responsible, to be confident, to be in the zone, to be sexy, okay, to be, a brutal man. And there is a baby who's crying, acknowledge me, nah. You see? Situations. Okay. What is your favorite picture of yourself? Favorite picture of myself? Hmm. I do selfies. Okay. And to make a favorite picture of selfies, you sometimes at the start, when just selfies came out, okay, I needed to make a favorite picture, and I needed to have 70 goes, okay, to have a favorite picture. That's the reality. Okay. Now I make a favorite picture very quickly in 5 or 10. Okay. And that's the favorite picture. And for someone who is making erotic photography, they need to know, okay, that the favorite picture doesn't come from 1, 2, 3, 5 goes. Okay. Sometimes you need, for example, in 2 hour session, I make between 300 to 500 pictures, right? And then they can choose for themselves. Okay. So my favorite picture is the one which I can feel something. And of course, everyone looking at themselves, they just have their own emotions and feelings. They connect with it. Okay. So how the photographer can decide for a couple or for a man or for a woman which favorite picture is for him? It's not possible, because it's related on your education, on your background, on your likes and dislikes, on your hobbies, on your life experience, on your traumas, on your positive and negative reactions. Okay. That's how you evaluate your favorite picture. None of the photographer can hit that mark 100%. When I started my career in photography, I was choosing favorite pictures for the clients, and I've realized that the 30% mark I can hit the highest. Sometimes 50% I would choose. So what would be is I would do the shoot, and then I would say to them, can you mark your favorite pictures to me? Okay, and then they will mark some favorite pictures. And when I look at that choice, like that, seriously? Seriously? That's are your favorite pictures that you're dying about? Oh, you must be joking. You must be joking. Okay, now I'm never judgmental. I'm never judgmental, because I realize that this connection comes from inside, from the information and the codes that are inside that human. None of the photographer lived that life and been born at that person. They can just choose the favorite by their perspective. And of course, when I'm working with photography for 20 years, I would use top-notch pictures, but it means nothing for them. There will be never favorite. Okay. That was a good question about favorite pictures. Delish, what is this? Good morning. Hi, hello. Hey, hi, hello. Some kisses. I need this content. Okay, I am making this content, and I will try to go online as often as I can and speak about erotic photography and why people need to practice this. Okay, let me model. Let me model. Okay, let me model. There are a lot of photographers who are starting out, okay, and they would be looking for models. Okay, this is it better to approach because you see, person who is me, I don't need any models. You know, I have such a huge archive that I don't shoot for free anymore. Okay, I don't. I don't need models. Okay, so that's this. That's the thing. I am negative. I can tell you being negative, okay, psychologically, it's if you have a negative thought or negative vibration in your body, physically, okay, you are vibrating for 1 hour and a half, okay? That's how long this thought lasts, the negative thought, okay? If you have a joyful and pleasant thought, it lasts 5 minutes. Okay, so that is why majority of people vibrate in a negative vibration. What's happening with the negative vibration? You attract totally different reality to yourself. Okay, and it is not easy to process those thoughts. Okay, because they are coming from the past. Okay, and they're catching up, and you see you cannot control your subconscious mind as well. Okay, so it is quite a complicated situation for humanity, okay, to process that. But negative emotions, negative thoughts and stress can be dealt with great make love situation. Okay, seriously, then you erase, you just change your codes, find an amazing partner with who you can match, your energies will match, have a great sex, and you will see your state will be totally different. And if you do the morning sex, you will have a different day. Okay, that's what my advice. Okay, hello, hi, hello, I have 70 messages, 72. Okay, I don't see all of the messages. Ar tu lietuvis? Taip, aš lietuvė, aš šneku lietuviškai. Taip, jūs visiškai teisus. That's the fellow from my country. He identified my language. Yes, English is my fourth language, and someone recognized me. Labą dieną ir ačiū labai, kad parašėte. Dėkoju. Taip, I am open. Okay, there are so many people who are open. Okay, there are so many people who are open. Open means you lonely, you single most of the time, right? I recommend everyone to practice erotic photography of themselves, okay, to understand who they are, how they are, okay, for themselves, and then match. Go into dating field, right? I will make a video if you would be interested, a video about dating photography so that you will have an effective dating, okay? And effective dating, because dating online, it's all about the pictures, right? Read the book Psyphernetics. Read the book Psyphernetics. What is it about that book? You know, when talking about the books, okay, or talking about the education in general, right? Education. The book is an information encoding. Usually I value the book when it comes to me naturally. Someone pass it on, okay? Or where I found it, someone sent me a gift, okay? The books are the information. And to be fair, everything is an information. Conversation with the person, watching news is an information. Everything is coding. I am so protecting my mind. Okay, I am so protecting my mental state that I do not allow any kind of side information to enter it, because we are recording everything. Okay, and then it gets stored in your subconscious mind. Okay, so if you send me a message how it impacted you and what is it about, I want to feel your energy. If that energy would inspire me, then I will have a look. That's how it goes. Okay, about me. You are beautiful. Thank you, damn baby. Just okay. Hi, hello. Hi, hello. My body is done. Okay, that's the kid writing, and that his body is 10. Okay, 10 years old, probably. 10 years old. Well, you know what? You can't, it is really sad when you feel 10 and then you aging, that's when it's sad. Okay, that's when it's sad, right? I have an active imagination. That is really good. That is really good practice. Einstein said that imagination is the biggest value. Yeah, I like boom boom. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You tell me who doesn't. Okay, people who doesn't, I can tell you that there is something wrong with their reproduction mechanism. It's broken inside them. Okay, they do not love, accept themselves. Okay, and they have traumatic experiences. That people who don't want. So if you like, and you're doing it, everything is good with you. Okay, I love to explore. Okay. Exploring is one of the places where you can go with erotic energy. Okay. Eros is about the exploring, is about going unknown, is about doing new things, is about practicing new things with yourself and with with your partner. It's about that. Okay. I am single. Everyone who is single, okay, to be fair, I can tell you, it's about your inner energy. Okay, it's about your inner energy. There are women who has no men, and there are women who constantly attract many men. Okay, I always thought it's unfair. It's unfair. Okay, why for some women it is really hard to find someone, and men don't see them. You see, men don't see them. Okay, and then I realized that they vibrate in a different energy frequency. That's why they don't see it. So, maybe you grow up, maybe there is something with your energy, and then you will be visible. Okay, visible. I'd like to go far. That's good. Okay, because I can tell you, the more far you go, the more you will discover. Okay, and making love, it's like an Xbox game. Okay, there are so many levels that people even do not imagine. Do not imagine. You see, even I don't know how far I can go. I'd like to find out. Love to do a scene with you. Okay, doing a scene with you, with me. Doing a scene me with you. That's the most popular question which appears on every live stream I have. Okay. People have imagination, or people imagine for one single reason. Okay. The desire comes from the element that, how to say, you become attractive. When people are in their zone and they discuss in something what they like, what they enjoy, what they're confident in, okay, they become attractive to you. Okay, that's why we fancy musicians, fancy actors, maybe fancy politicians, maybe fancy poets, maybe fancy, a rally driver, okay, or someone. They are all in their element, in their zone. They have this eros energy about them. Okay, so I am in my element, in my zone. It is natural that there will be some people who are imagining this, right? So that's one way I can answer. Or single, or sign the contract, sign the contract about the contract. I don't know what we are talking about the contract, but I can tell you that at my studio, premium photo shoots, okay, which are priced at a certain level of price, we will sign the contract and we discuss the details. Okay, people usually, when do erotic photo shoots, they stay away from the contract. They don't want any paperwork. They're shy, they're embarrassed, okay, they're nervous about this, okay. So if they do not sign the contract, there is a law, Okay, if they send you a deposit for this services, it's already a part of the contract and agreement. I don't have to go literally and sign anything. Okay, and then we have a verbal agreement that I would not ever give away my copyrights or my artwork, okay, for free. We are sharing. That's the agreement that we have. Okay, because you see, they receive all the artwork for me, which is 300, 500, 1,000 images, right? And the amount that they pay, it will be a few pounds per picture situation. Okay, that's why we share the artwork. The only promise I give, do not disclose their identity. Okay, so I crop their face and I'm able to use and allow myself to use my work. The reason why I'm saying it's my work, because they are not able to create this by themselves. Okay, and every person who is creating artwork in the UK automatically gets a right to a copyright. Okay, get the right for the copyright, so I don't need to prove here anything. Okay, do you ever join them? Yesterday I already answered this question, okay, on another life, and this is another question which comes quite often. Okay, do I join my singles or couples during the photo shoot? Okay, I consider myself a professional. Okay, seriously. And professional people do their job and go home. Okay, that's what they do, right? And I am joking on my blog channel saying that, I give everyone an advice. Okay, do not fuck at work and do not work at home, and everything will be fine with you. Okay, if you follow this advice, will be fine, right? But I can tell you, you see, there are people maybe who will, especially it happens with the male photographers. Okay, it's an adult business, and before it was flooded with men. Now slowly the women go in, okay, and women have a totally different agenda. Do you think that a woman photographer become an erotic photographer so she can sleep more around? Do you think that's the agenda? That's the reason? No. You see, no, they don't do this. Do the gynecologist or proctologist become a proctologist so they can put more fingers in their bums? No, that's not the reason. Not a reason. But that's a good example I gave, right? Okay, I love to go far with you. Okay, thank you. Good to know. Me mistress. Okay, me mistress. The mistress vibes come from the maybe place that I'm quite demanding and I'm quite bossy in my studio. Okay, and I have rules to follow. Okay, and I can reject. Okay, and I can throw people out. Okay, I can do many things, but it didn't happen because I'm very selective in my booking process. Okay, but if I would feel disrespected, go, goodbye, straight away. There is no fuck about here. Okay, that's how it is with me, right? Do you have a map? I keep getting lost in your eyes. Oh, we have a poet here. Okay, we have a poet here. Nice to meet you. You have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend. My partner passed away recently. Okay. Yeah. Every time you say about this, it's a different energy inside you. Hello, Bonita. Hello, guys. Okay. Does the room ever smell during the shoot? Yes. Yes. There is a smell. There is a scent. Every person provides a scent and a smell. Okay. Especially when they have make love scenarios and when they coming, they change the smell. Usually when erotic photo shoots happening, okay, the atmosphere changes straight away if the couple has a relation and connection with them. Okay, the atmosphere changing straight away. But the smell depending of course, like I said, it's very individual. Sometimes it's just too strong. Okay, so that is why not every photo shoot, not every photographer in this photo shoot will allow you to have these scenes. Okay, not only because of the smell, because the photographer feels awkward and shy and nervous and not able to control and not able to. You see, when people are making love, you can't just leave them. You need to shoot your content, and you should need to shoot the scenes that you need to shoot, and they are in the mode, they're in the zone and losing themselves, and you need to, understand what you're doing there as well, not just like, doing and doing. So everything goes by the plan, okay? And when there is animalistic instincts kick in, the plan is, it's always shaky. It's hard to control. But because I've been in adult business for really too long, controlling the situations, it's easy for me. It's easy. So yeah, control, direct, shoot, and yes, I'm able to take the smell. Okay, but I can tell you this is nothing like working with dead people. Okay, because when I was admitted to university, to medical university, first 2 years we were cutting dead people, corpses. Okay, and the smell in there, formaldehyde. Okay, that's what the smell is. It is unbearable to for your nose. It's burning your nose and burning your throat. Okay, and when you cut naked bodies, dead bodies, right, you stay in there constantly, and they are soaked in the smell. So I can tell you it's a totally different experience. Come smell, it's not coming even closer. I've been trained for a much harder smell. Okay, right, how does the room smell? Or I answer that. Look at you. Yes, look at me. Okay, a beauty. Thank you. Can you count down from 10? Slowly. I'm not a performing monkey. Okay. Hey, hi, hello, hi, hello. Yes, I'm all right. You are one hot lady. Thank you. Pre-recorded video. Yes, this is going to be a pre-recorded video. You see, the TikTok allows you to make a fine quality content there. Okay, and then I will download and I'll chop into pieces and it will go into my blog. So that's why I am performing here. I have that sweater, but in men's. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay. 5 booms. Well said. Thank you. I need this. Thank you. Cold baby. Ice baby. There was a song about that. You are so right. Thank you. 4 booms. Thank you. I'll take 300. You're so beautiful. Thank you. 3 booms. What that is. Okay, hearts. You seem very passionate. Yeah, I love my job, and I know that that's something what is very little out there, okay? Very little out there. And when I speak about it, of course, I love what I do. So it just comes through, okay? Why your voice is so deep? It got deeper and deeper with time. I think my personality changed, okay? And you would not, and I've practiced singing as well. Okay, I've practiced singing, and this would be my biggest challenge, and it's in my head. Okay, I've practiced singing because I had a brain tumor. Okay, and singing is one of the techniques I used. Okay, so so I've noticed that it's changed. Yes, I've noticed that it's changed. Okay, I have to charge my phone in here because it's going to die soon. So I'm going to finish on Instagram. I'll quickly, I have a few minutes now just to finish this. Yeah, it changes. The voice is changing. Okay, I can discuss this maybe later. I don't know. Okay, do you join them? I already replied to that question. Do you make content? Yes, I am a main photographer here and I create erotic photography and videos. Okay, can I see your nails? They are blue. Can we take photos with just ourselves and you? Okay, there was There was requests, okay, from couples, okay, for a memory. Take selfies with them. So I did that. Okay, confidence is sexy. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. And that's how we read, okay, confidence. There is no other explanation in there. People who are confident are always sexy. Add me to here, please. You seem nice. Thank you. No shoes in bed alone. Okay, I get waxed. I volunteer. I am in heaven. Your cakes, your cakes. Want these glasses back. JF wants his glasses. I'm a single man. Did massage. Okay, I could be. Okay, there are so many messages, guys. Okay, I'm heated. I'm headed to London in April and I'm really interested. Okay, there are a lot of guys who would come, couples as well, who would come to visit London and then contact me. So that is very possible. That is very possible. I want to be your chow zone. What is a chow zone is? Chow zone, do you like to eat? Do you like to eat? This is usually a men's question. Okay, this is usually a men's question. I love the accent. Thank you so much. What about husband and sister-in-law? And sister-in-law. Sister-in-law. There was a sister-in-law. What about husband? Husband died. I'm sorry. You are very captivating. Thank you so much. Where are you from? I'm from Lithuania. Okay, I think it has to do with attachment. It's the eyes for me. Thank you. Where are you from? I'm from Lithuania. You may be right, but you are coming off very mature and sensual, probably not on purpose. I'm very mature. I'm a half of century old. I don't know. I already put my maturity a little bit ahead, okay, with people. I think mature people now are 70 and 80. Okay, can you imagine how things changing? And before I thought mature people is 50 or 40. Let's not insult, let's educate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. You can listen to my ideas because that's what I can share. I've been working on this for more than 20 years. Okay. And I have now energies to go out there without any hesitation. Okay. And talk about it and discuss this, right? So that's what I discuss, sexual energy and adult photography, okay? How it can help you because you all have phones now. You can sort your shit easily. You don't need any psychologist, sexologist, okay? Therapy, you don't need. This is your best therapy, okay? To have your phone and to do stuff with it, right? Thank you so much. Photos are sexual energy. That's correct. Okay, if they, you see, not every photo. Not every photography. If you place the sexual energy, okay, if the person vibrates at that moment sexual energy, it places a certain coding, okay, and it does help you even in a dating process to attract this person, special match, okay, that person. Try that, okay, I've tested that, it does work. Okay. Okay, you are seriously, I love your smile. Thank you so much. Okay, this is interesting. Good. Baby wants mommy. See. Okay, do you have a Twitter? No, my Twitter was blocked numerous times, so I don't have a Twitter. You talk much, that's why I'm here to record my talkings. Yeah, where are you from? Your accent is from Lithuania. Okay. Okay, you have a going deep. Yes, I'm going deep. I'm a photographer looking for models. Photographer looking for models. Depends on the models, what kind of models you are looking. If you are here in London, I would say you go to Craigslist. I would say you just put an advertisement and offer your services fairly cheap. Okay, and you will get your models. Then I will advise you to book between 3 to 5, okay, per your session, because arrive half of them only. Okay, so that's what I can advise you on models. What is this vibrator? What watch are you wearing? What watch? What watch? Yeah, this is hedonism. I am vibrating 24 hours. Good to know. Again, what watch I'm wearing? Someone is checking what I am wearing. Good, good. Not necessarily I have to answer. This watch, I bought this watch on the plane. This only works for people who can afford to live in vacation forever. Yes, that's my dream. Okay, and I'm living my dream. Yes, living in vacation forever, it means that you don't have to wake up, you don't have to go to work. There are no hours that you are working. You're working when you want, when you feel that you want to share the information. Okay, and of course, when you're sharing, when you're giving away, there is always a balance. It comes back to you. Okay, so life is very generous to me. What watch? You watch obsessive guy. Okay, watch obsessive guy. This time I'm not gonna comment. Photographer and psychotherapist. Yes, very, very close. Very close. Psychology is my passion. I have few medical qualifications, and I changed my career here in London and studied art, photography, and become photographer. Yes. Again, how many messages you have about the watch? Can I book with you? Yes, you can. I have an open relationship. I have forgot. Okay, what going on? Okay, what is this live about? This live was about erotic photography, and that erotic photos, adult photos, is a resource, energy resource. Okay, sexuality is your energy resource, right? Okay, danger, danger. Okay, all right, you're good. How much do you love boom boom? Everyone loves it. I'm not different to anyone. Okay. Yes. Yes, I would say that my photography is based on psychotherapy. Okay, in general on therapy, and I practice phototherapy. Okay, I practice phototherapy. Yes. How can someone vibrate higher? Such a good question. Loved it. Let me write down this. Let me write down. I don't have. This is going to be next topic. How can someone vibrate higher? Love this question. Okay, this question will be answered maybe tomorrow. Okay, because I have just few minutes. It's not a few minutes situation, but thank you so much for giving me this question, because that's just wowzer. Okay, there is always higher. There is always levels up. Always. Okay, there is always up, but sometimes we're stuck in the same level, right? And you've experienced, if you're adult enough, you've experienced that you are stuck in one vibration and one level in the same game. Nothing is happening. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, it's a testosterone. Yeah, the testosterone is an answer. Okay, cheating, infidelity provides more testosterone in your blood. Been proven by the science. Okay, that's why men go on the side. Okay, to prove themselves, to have this freedom energy and so on. But freedom is an eros energy, erotic energy. You can create testosterone with your partner if you're doing dangerous and risky things, new things. I love sports cars. You are a guy. But you know what? I love cars too. I love driving as well, I have a very nice car. and I love driving, and I love my baby, so I can relate. Okay, pepperoni pizza not for me. Nice twins. Where are you from? Lithuania. Okay. Do you like tacos? Not that I ate them very much, but yes. I would prefer tacos to pepperoni pizza 100%. Thank you so much. Where are you from again? You are a maniac obsessed about the watch. Who wants to join my studio? Okay, I don't know. How about some things should remain sacred and not monetized? This is overall not bad for humanity. Sacred and not monetized. Your love should be sacred and not monetized. Okay, that's what should be. Okay. Okay, your throat hurts. Well, if I continue talking, it might. Okay, let me just quickly go through this. I'm not able to answer everyone, and I'm not able to read every comment here, so I'm gonna be like wrapping up. Okay, wrapping up. Wrapping up, thank you so much. Okay, this live was about erotic photography. Okay, hot and sexy pictures for adults. Create a sexual resource. Okay, sexual energy, how we can use it to our benefit. Okay, how we can use it to our benefit. Okay, I am already tired. Thank you so much, and I need to go. Let me just quickly end the stream there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, and see you later.